All right, here is my multimedia map. As you can see, we have everything based mostly in Europe, a small one here in New York, and one over here in Polynesia. What we're going to do is we're going to zoom in on Europe a little bit, and we are going to first go over Freud, because he wrote Taboo and Emotional Ambivalence. We're just going to zoom in on Austria here. He grew up in Vienna. This is where he spent most of his life as an adult. If we take a closer look, we can go from Vienna to the University of Vienna. This is where Freud studied medicine. From here, he studied neuropathology at the Vienna General Hospital. If we zoom out a little bit, we can move over to France. Let's just zoom out so you can see in relation. This is where he began to practice hypnosis. Let's go back over to Vienna. This is where Freud started the Wednesday psychological study. He also published Taboo and Emotional Ambivalence through Hogarth Press headquarters. In London, it no longer exists. It is now the Crown Publishing Group. Let's zoom out a little bit so you can see Polynesia. In his work, Taboo and Emotional Ambivalence, Freud traces taboo back to Polynesian origin. From here, we're going to go back to Berlin. This is noteworthy because during the time of the Holocaust, many of Freud, along with other analysts and scientists that were Jewish, had their books burned by Nazis. Done with Freud, let's move over to the reader, Bernhard Schlink. He was born in Bielefeld, Germany. He studied law at the Free University of Berlin and taught public law and philosophy at Humboldt University. Both of those universities are very close to each other, so you can see the distance between them. Zoom back out. There's not much more on him. Vintage Books Publishing was the company that published The Reader by Bernhard Schlink, all the way over here in New York. We're going to move back to the actual book now. We're going to zoom into the street Michael lived at with his family in the book. As you can see, it's very close to Bernard's home. We're going to zoom in a little bit more so you can see the very small distance between Michael's residence and Hannah's. It's just under a mile directly to each other. We're going to zoom out here in Simon's mobility. It's very close to both of the universities that are significant to Schlink's education. We are now going to move over here, focus on the pedophilic aspect of the book. Those two locations, Odenwald and Armorbach, are on the biking trip, and the concentration camp that Michael had to visit whenever he had to bring himself back to reality from the trials. Thank you for watching.